The crypto markets are really shaky right now. A lot of people are worried about their investments, but this is usually the best time to buy. In times like this is when you want to buy quality projects that have a good chance of recovering and becoming great projects one day. In today's video, I'm going to cover one of the projects that I think is very undervalued. They have some huge partnerships, and right now I think it's in a great buying zone. So hit that like button and let's jump into it. All right, we're going to jump into a new project here I think has the potential to do very well this cycle. Once we actually get a bullish market and things are in the right position to make a bullish market for crypto, you're going to be looking for solid projects out there that have good investors, good partnerships, and a great use case behind them. So let's take a look at it here. The project is called De.Fi or D.Fi. Actually, the token is De.Fi. We're going to take a look at this one here because I think this one is going to do really well. They do have 322,000 followers on their X page. What's really bullish about this one, if you take a look at who is speaking at their conference, Donald Trump Jr. was speaking at their conference, so this is absolutely massive. As you guys know, the Trump administration is very pro-crypto, and eventually once things get settled with all the tariff wars and everything going on and we get more liquidity into the cycle, I think we're going to have a fantastic bull run. It's just a matter of when, and the fact that the Trump administration has launching their own DeFi project. It would not surprise me if the World Liberty Fi project for the Trumps does not partner with this one. It's a possibility because they're both DeFi projects, and the fact that they spoke at D.Fi's conference recently is a good sign that they may have some kind of partnership in the works with them. If you scroll on their X page, you can see some photos and video of Trump Jr. speaking at the conference with them. He spoke on a teleconference, of course, like a Zoom conference. And if you scroll down here, they also had Kevin O'Leary, and I'm sure they're going to have more video out about this, or the full video at some point. This is actually the same day that I'm recording this is the same day that this happened, so the full video is not out yet. But I'm sure at some point they'll release the full video from Donald Trump Jr. and Kevin O'Leary. It'll be interesting to watch those videos. So take a look at the token price. Right now it is just under 1 cent with only a 3 million market cap. And the fact that they have some investors with this project that are partnered with Coinbase and Binance and some other big exchanges as well is a very bullish thing for this project. So the chance of it getting on one of those exchanges is probably pretty high at some point. If you look at the token price, it was up to 7 cents here recently back in January, and now it's 1/7 of that price right now. So right now it's in a fantastic buying zone and an extremely low market cap. If we scroll down here, you can see it's on a lot of exchanges already, most of the major exchanges out there, very popular ones. And so the chances of it getting on a Coinbase or Binance or something like that is good, especially with the partnerships that they have, because they do have some advisors that are from Coinbase and from Binance on their team. So that is also a very positive sign that that could be potentially happening at some point with this project. Take a look at their website here, the Web3 AI super app, their DeFi portfolio tracker. So it's like a DeFi portfolio tracker tool, and I haven't actually used this app yet, so I'm not too familiar with it. But they've got all the information on here and everything with the DeFi ecosystem here and the partnerships that they have. So they have some very big partnerships in the full ecosystem, and they are EVM compatible with all these networks as well. So that's another good thing, that they're completely EVM compatible with several chains out there. If you take a look at their investors, you can see they have some high quality investors in here, and they also have some angels from Coinbase and Binance as well as Polygon, Sui as well. So they do have some very interesting angel investors or angel backers of this project. They also have exchanges invested with them: Huobi Ventures, OKX, Mexi, CoinX, Bitmart, and so on, as well as some good KOLs like Carl from the Moon, the Martini guy, and some of these others that have over 100,000 subscribers. So they do have some big KOLs that are partnered with them as well. So that is another sign that they have the right marketing potential for this. So if you're not familiar with Trump administration's DeFi project, it's World Liberty Financial. I think they're still maybe selling some of the tokens for this, but the evaluation for this project is in the billions already at the pre-sale. I haven't actually purchased any of the WLFI tokens just because the valuation on these tokens is so high, but it is likely that being a Trump related project in DeFi, that this will probably launch in the billions of market cap. And if they were to partner with DeFi at some point, that could potentially push this 3 million market cap of DeFi absolutely to the moon if that partnership were to happen. And the fact that Donald Trump Jr. was speaking at their conference, I could see that happening. It's obviously not guaranteed, but I could definitely see something like that happening. They already have a working relationship with them, and probably a positive relationship. So and being that they're both in the DeFi space, I can definitely see that partnership happening, which would absolutely make that token potentially fly, of course. But make sure you guys do your own research on it, and don't just buy it because I'm talking about it on my channel. I'm just trying to get interesting projects out there for you guys that are good buys right now that have the potential to do extreme gains in this bull run if we ever get a good alt cycle. I know things are really painful right now, but typically when the market is really painful and it's scary to buy are usually the best times to buy in my experience from the past. So if we take a look at their total supply for the token, it's 1 billion supply currently. So the potential for this, if it were to get into the hundreds of millions of market cap, you know, you're looking at potentially, you know, a coin price of potentially close to $1 or more in the cycle if that were to happen. Obviously that's not guaranteed, but that is a potential for this coin with that supply to do that. And the circulating supply is about a third in circulation, 334 million. So, you know, it could potentially do 100x, but I'm not going to say that it's going to, because it really depends on the partnerships that they get. But you can see it was already at a 7x from its current price just recently here in January. So it definitely has a potential to do a 10x or more from here. Like I said, if we get a good alt season, it's really going to depend on what happens with the crypto markets over the next several months in 2025. If we get a true bull run or not, it's obviously there's a chance that that won't happen, but if it does happen, this could be a potentially really good buy right now in this price zone. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in today's video, guys. I hope you like it, and I hope that De.Fi looks like a good project to you guys. Make sure you do your own research on it and your own due diligence before investing in this thing, but I'm trying to get projects out there that I think could be winners this cycle and not just shilling like gaming or AI coins. You do want a diversified portfolio, and you don't want to be all in on these microcaps. Of course, these are higher risk plays, but I like to buy them because I think the potential for them to do well is there. And if you hit the right one, it's kind of like a lottery ticket, really. If you hit the right one, you can win big. So that's kind of how I look at it, but it's definitely a very small portion of my portfolio. So that's all I've got for this video, guys. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next video.